Hi everyone, let me start by saying a very warm welcome to Wheatfield Primary. As you probably know, my name's Phil Winterburn and I'm very proud to be the head teacher of this school. Now, first things first, a huge thank you for choosing Wheatfield for your child. We take the trust that you've put in us incredibly seriously, and my whole team is committed to providing your child with the very best care and education that we can in the years ahead. Now, the fact that I'm recording this tells you that this year things are all a little bit different. Unfortunately, the current health pandemic and subsequent lockdown means that it's not possible to run our normal induction program in the way that we have previously. Normally, our program starts with an evening meeting for families where you get to meet all the key members of staff and where we're also able to talk you through the main documents that have been produced to support you, as well as taking you through the various forms which need completing and returning. Given that it now looks unlikely that we're going to be able to meet you in person at this point in time, we've decided to put together a number of videos which we hope will guide you and your child through the induction process, and we also hope it will familiarise you with our school. Now, all of these videos are going to be hosted on our Induction YouTube channel, which we set up for this very purpose. This video is the first of several in which key staff introduce themselves and which enable you to at least put a face to a name and let those people tell you a little bit about their role in school. Right, so some of the people who you can expect to meet in these videos are people like Mr. Woodworth, who is our deputy head teacher, Mrs. Marsden, our assistant head teacher, Miss Cook and Miss Dolby, who are our class teachers, as well as Mrs. Midlane, who is one of our class teachers who's currently going to be on maternity leave from September, both of our teaching assistants, Mrs. Webb and Mrs. Binding. Now, in addition to the videos, you'll also shortly be receiving an induction booklet that looks a little bit like this. Your child will also receive a short booklet that looks a bit like this that will help to introduce them to the school and to some of the key people in the school. And we would strongly encourage you to read the induction booklet for your own purposes and to read the short booklet to your child to help familiarise them with the school. It will introduce them to the main people in school and also some of the main places that they're going to need to go in their first weeks of school, like the cloakroom, the classroom, the school hall, etc. Now, spending some time looking at this together on more than one occasion will really help to prepare your child. As well as our induction evening for families, our induction programme normally contains several opportunities for your child to visit school as part of a small group to spend some time with their new teacher and teaching assistant. These sessions ordinarily last about half an hour, and we encourage children to come to the class on their own, and that gives you an opportunity to spend some time in the hall and meet some of the other new families. Now, at the point of recording this in mid-May, we're unsure about whether or not it's going to be possible to provide these sessions this year. As an alternative then, key staff from the school, led by our reception team, will be recording a number of videos that are designed for your child to watch or for you to watch together. These will include staff doing things like reading stories, sharing small activities, and other things that will allow your child to get to know the staff a bit and get to know the school a bit more. So keep an eye out for these on the channel. And try to watch as many of them as you can with your child, possibly watch them several times. That will really help the material to sink in. And again, we hope that this is a useful alternative to actually your child being able to come in at this point. So to finish with then, I just want to say this is an unusual and unprecedented time. And as a school, we've made some significant adjustments to provide a continuity of education for the children who are currently here. We're having to be creative and innovative to find ways around the issues that have been caused by lockdown. And as head teacher, I'm really proud of the way our staff have rallied together to support and inspire children and families during this period. I'm sure that some of you will feel a little worried about your child starting school without the normal induction period, and the fact that your children have missed some of their preschool and nursery education because of the lockdown. We completely appreciate these concerns, but we want to assure you that we'll do everything that's required to enable your child to get off to the very best start at Wheatfield. We will work tirelessly to provide them with an excellent foundation for the rest of their time at school and for their future lives beyond us. So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy the other videos and literature that's available. I very much look forward to being able to meet you in person very soon. But for now, stay safe and well, and thank you once again for choosing Wheatfield.